Good morning and welcome to the Connections pre-show. My name is Layla.
And I am Andy.
And we are so grateful that you are joining us today. Good morning and happy Sunday.
Good morning. Happy Sunday. Happy sunny day. It looks like it's going to be another sunny day in February. This is great.
Yes. Hopefully the weather gets warm again.
I would hope so
Michigan
too.
went backwards and
It always does that,
snowed a little
though.
bit. I know.
It lulls us into this false sense of winter's over, and then it goes, no, it's not.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, but then my body and my allergies are like, do
All
I
over the
want
place.
to be crazy? Do I not want to be crazy? Is it cold? Is it warm? I don't know. Ah! That's
And
what my allergies say.
Here's the worst part. The older I've gotten, my sinuses, when the weather changes real fast, I'm like, oh no, sinus pressure, headache. Never had to worry about this when I was younger.
I know.
Getting old stinks.
We were just talking about that.
We were talking about that last night.
And speaking of getting old, you
boy.
are a year older today.
I am a year older today. Yes, today is
It
a birthday.
Andy's birthday, so please make sure you show him some love in the chat.
Yes, I would love that.
Or if you're heading in person, you better
Say
tell
hi.
him happy birthday.
Yeah. All right. Well, before we get moving, as always, want to direct you to our QR code. That is our digital connections card. Whether you're first time or long time, as we like to say, but we'd love to hear from you. And if you have any questions about church or anything in particular about volunteering or whatnot, you can reach out to our staff through that link.
Yes. And if you are joining us for the first time, maybe second or third time, and you fill out that QR code,
There's gifts.
yes, we like to spoil our new members.
We do.
So definitely fill it out.
All right. Okay. So what do we got going on here? Do you have a birthday joke?
I do, and
You
I
do?
memorized it. I was
no, so you don't have to
practicing
read it? You're practicing it for
I know,
me?
I'm probably going to mess it up now, but
No, you know what? I might even laugh at this one because you took the time to memorize it for me, but go ahead.
You're probably not. It's not great.
Should we do it Jeopardy style where you gave the punchline and I had to figure out the joke itself?
That'd be too much.
We'll do
'cause
that next week when
I
you can read it. I know, okay,
I'm
great.
like still circulating it in my head so that
Okay.
I don't forget it.
All right, go ahead. Hit
Okay.
me. With the joke, not that.
Oh, okay. So why do cats love birthday parties so much?
Because they're perfect.
Because they like to purdy.
Got me
But you were so
got me with the
close.
purdy. I know. I'm like, it's got to do
Purdy
something with
time.
purr, but I was like, perfect.
Oh boy.
But purdy is great. How was your week?
It was really good. Had a fun night last night.
We did have a fun night. What's the name of the place? Because I was just going to say splatter painting, but it's like
Pinspiration.
Pinspiration, that's it.
Yeah.
Over on Westnedge, it was super fun. You go and get a little canvas and you tape up what you don't want to get paint on. Then you throw on equivalent of a hazmat suit. And then you run in there and grab paint and just throw it. And then if you go with Layla, she throws it at you and not the canvas.
I would never do that.
We were point blank like this and you were just
Lies.
like, okay, the microphone is going to be the paintbrush. And I turn around and
I don't know what Andy's talking about.
right, I had yellow all across here.
It's called a splatter party.
Yeah,
I was
I know.
just like leaning into
But
the
you weren't even
splattering.
aiming. Yeah. And what? I think between you and then you lost one of the brushes. It flew out of your hand. Angie
As
broke
did
two of them.
Angie. Yeah. It was getting
It was a
getting
fun
intense.
time. Yeah. And I
But-
think my paint won't dry for another 3 days. There's so much paint on there. Like when you take off
Yes.
the tape, I was like, there's that much paint on this
Yeah.
thing? So yeah, but
It was super fun.
it was a lot of fun. And we had dinner beforehand. So just a fun night.
Yeah. It was a pre-birthday celebration.
Pre-birthday celebration. Hey, what happened yesterday?
Oh my gosh. So before
Before all the birthdays,
date night,
pre-birthday celebration
yeah,
date night stuff.
The women's group here at church held a Connections Bake-Off.
Yep.
My new, I think, favorite event. I mean, I love the blood drives.
Oh, sure.
And
But-
I love Big Serve, but
But
the
this is-
Bake-Off.
The
Yeah.
food, the stuff they brought looked amazing. Like
It
there was
was.
a crazy looking cake that looked like it had like whipped cream and marshmallows and like chocolate drizzle.
That was
like
my favorite
it looked
one.
great.
It was so good.
Anyway,
Yeah.
we have the winners, so let's go through that
Yes.
right now.
We have many
Here, why don't we split them up so that way you're not
cards
doing all
here.
of it? How's that
okay,
sound?
yeah.
Okay, I like cookies.
I think we have to do them in order.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So you go
All
through,
right.
maybe like one at a time. We'll
'Kay.
shuffle. Okay. All right, this is Best Cookie.
This is best cookie.
Best
and the winner
cookie.
is the mini monster cookie by Karen Evie.
Oh, so good.
It
so
was?
good. Yeah. And I
I'm
think those were gluten-free too.
Ooh.
So if any of you are like, I need to know what these recipes included, you'll want to go to these folks, these lovely ladies. Okay, this one is Best Cake.
Best cake.
and it is the Ho Ho Cake by Debbie Anderson.
Ooh, was that the one that
yes,
we saw pictures of?
This was the one. Like, I ate a lot of it. I fasted all morning so that I could just come and be a taste tester. Worth it.
Yep. All right. I have best bread.
Ooh.
So the best bread was Parmesan garlic bread by
so
Kathleen McLinnis.
That was so good.
Yeah?
Yes.
I love a good garlic bread.
Yes. Okay. Best other.
Ooh.
Yes, we had like a miscellaneous table.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
This was the Banquette by Sharon Noteboom.
Ooh.
Also very good.
Also very good?
Yeah. It was like a bread, and it had like this caramely stuff in the middle.
Oh, man.
Num, num, num.
Whoa.
Getting
All
hungry
right.
again.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
Best appearance. So
Best appearance.
remember when we talked about this leading up to it, there wasn't just voting on the food itself, but it was who made their food and
the
baked goods
display.
look the best and
Yes.
made the best display. So this was best appearance, and that is the Ho Ho Cake by Debbie Anderson.
It was really pretty.
It looked amazing.
Flowers and cute little teacups. Okay. Best taste.
Ooh. That's got to be...
Ooh, this is true. The Tres Leches Cake by Brenda Walheis.
Whoa.
Yes.
Whoa, Tres Leches. Is that like a
It's-
couple? Was that coffee cake? No.
No.
Because when I hear leches, I think that's...
Yeah. I don't know. I have any idea what was in it besides goodness. Heavenly goodness.
And love by the person that made it, right?
Exactly.
Okay, and finally, we have best overall. We have a repeat.
We do.
Tres Leches Cake by Brenda Woolheis.
Yes.
So that was the
good.
best overall.
Yes.
That sounds
That
like a
was
great
fun.
event.
It was. It was super, super fun. And I think that there might be some leftovers in the cafe.
I think there are.
So if you're
I had
heading
some cookies
in
today already.
and you're like, Ho Ho Cake, Tres Leches, like, go to the cafe.
Check it out.
You won't be disappointed. And thank you to everybody who made a dessert
Mm-hmm.
or bread or for coming to taste test. That was me. I did
Yep.
my job, my
Thank
duty
you.
of the day. Yes, yes. And it was just so fun.
It looked like a great time.
There was a donation table that was set up because we're going to have a no-sew blanket event coming
Okay.
up.
Yep.
So if anybody wants to, that wasn't able to come, wants to, submit a donation to help with the supplies
Mm-hmm.
for that, reach out to Sherry Henschel or Angie
Gorham.
Gorham.
All right. Real quick, today, Dave is going to give us an update
I'm
on the
excited
building over
about
there.
that.
So, yeah. So, we don't have anything else to add other than stay after this, watch the service, and find out what Dave has
Yeah.
to say.
It's
I'm
a
super
surprise.
interested. Yeah, it's a
I
super
know.
surprise. 'Cause
Cliffhanger.
It's really cool that the building is going up like it is, and then you see
So fast.
these updated videos, but then to hear about what's happening, I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
really excited. It might be talking about like furnishing or who knows.
Yeah. Well, I will say when I walked by today, there was a door.
Yay.
A beautiful door.
Beautiful door.
Like, good morning, door.
Wait, did you actually say good morning to the door?
In my head.
Oh, okay.
I try to, watch what I say out loud.
Sometimes.
People already question me as it is.
All right. Speaking of questions, we're going to turn over to Lexy out in the field. She's probably got a really cool question to ask our church family today. So take it over, Lex.
Morning Connections. Okay, I have a good question today. I'm gonna go find some people to ask it. Excuse me, guys. Good morning. Can I ask you a question? Okay, my question today.
Yes.
If you were in a zombie apocalypse and you could have two people to help keep you alive, the thing is, the two people have to be from Connections. What two people would you want to help stay alive?
Andy. I could just see him pulling out some lightsaber moves. I don't know for the other one. Maybe one of the people who makes the cookies back there to fuel us.
Interesting. Maybe Sherry's in charge of cafe. Would you want Sherry?
Yeah.
Andy and Sherry. All right, good answer. We're going to keep going and ask some more people. Ladies, good morning. I'm going to stand right in between you. Okay, my question today is if you were in a zombie apocalypse and you could have two people to help keep you alive, but they have to be part of our Connections family, what two people would you want on your team?
From our church,
yeah.
I would probably say my dad and Adam Woolheis.
Why?
Just because, I feel like I wouldn't really have to do much. They'd, do it all for me, and then I'd be nice. You know?
Okay, all right, valid.
I don't have to worry about it.
That's valid.
Yeah.
Michaela, what about you?
I would also say Steve. And then I guess I'll just have Elizabeth for funsies.
right, Steve.
I just
Who's leaving your team?
my dad. He can leave.
All right. You got practical and you got some fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Love it. All right, we're going to keep asking people. Hey guys, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm going to ask you a question, okay? Okay, if you were in a zombie apocalypse and you could have 2 people, but they have to be from our church to help keep you alive, what 2 people would you want on your team?
I would have to say Perry and Dave. Perry.
Wait, Dave Sanders?
Yes.
You want Dave Sanders on your zombie apocalypse team? You got to explain that.
He's really nice to be around.
That's very valid. He is.
That's all the emotional support I need to survive the whole thing.
He does have much knowledge and a positive attitude, so I feel like that would come in handy. I understand that. Okay, Tanner, your turn. Who would you choose?
Brad Gillespie. He's a very good cook, very handy. And then, I'm going to go Perry for number 2, just so I can see them argue. Brad and Perry.
Do they normally argue?
Well, it's like a playful argue, but I find it funny, so.
Okay. All right. You 2, you got answers for me? Zombie apocalypse, who would you choose?
I don't know. There's not great options, to be honest.
That is not true. There are a lot of great people that would stay alive in a zombie apocalypse.
I said there's not great options, not great people. They're all great people. Probably Steve, but he might eat me.
Steve would not eat you. A lot of people have been voting for Steve. Steve, if you are watching this, you are very popular. Everybody wants you on their team.
Yeah, so Steve and, I don't know, man, Perry.
Perry's also been, very wanted around here for a zombie apocalypse.
Dave? I don't think I would choose Dave.
It could be anybody from our church, not just staff. It could be anybody. Anyone. Any of the church family.
There's too many options. Gets to be 2. That's a hard question. I'm going to choose Jim, actually, because he's a wise man. And I still stick with Steve, because Steve is a smart man.
That's valid. All right. I'm going to turn it back over to Layla and Andy. You 2, what 2 people would you want if you were in a zombie apocalypse?
Not Steve and not Perry. I want to survive.
Wow.
I would take Dave so I could use Dave as a human shield. Carry him in front of me. Hey, this is a zombie apocalypse. We have to be honest here. Sorry. And then, honestly, Brad Gillespie would be good because have you seen the guy's Jeep? He's like kept that thing going.
Yeah.
And it's like raised up higher and he can like
Yeah.
reinforce it so he could run over zombies with Dave tied to the front of the Jeep.
Yeah, and he's a great cook. He would be
He is a
eating
great cook,
some
see?
sweet barbecue
Yeah.
through the apocalypse.
Yep. Yep.
I decided to continue on this plot theme here of the way that we kill the zombies is through tunes, music. So I'm going to bring Matt and Jake. And Matt's going to shred it on the guitar, and Jake's going to,
Use the drums to
do the drums.
draw them away from
and
you?
then the music notes are just going to blow them up.
Whoa. I like that. All right.
All right. We have a couple more things to, go over before we turn it over to worship. First and foremost, please mark your calendars for March 5th. All of you volunteers. At first I thought you were like high-fiving.
No,
the high five.
March 5th. 5.
Yeah, I got it.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay.
Just took me a minute.
Yep.
7 p.m. we are going to meet here at the church for a volunteer appreciation dinner. You will not want to miss out. We love all of our volunteers, so we would love to feed you some yummy food and have a good time
And celebrate
together.
you.
Yes.
There are
exactly.
more details coming soon.
There are.
And we have a next step class starting the very next day, starting March 6th through the 20th. And every person here at church, or every person going through their walk with Jesus has a next step. And this class is there to help you to figure that out, because that can be a very difficult thing. So this is designed, again, to help us connect more with God, with others, and with our purpose. So again, this will be from 6:30 to 8:30 starting March 6th. You can go to our website at my3c.org to sign up. You can click on the events tab on our website.
Yes. And before we wrap up,
Yes.
thank you, Eric, for telling Mr. Andy happy birthday.
geez,
we
thank
see
you.
you in the chat.
Yep.
And thank you, Rob. He said happy birthday. Enjoy being 25 again.
Yeah, it's been a while. I'm not going to do the math on how many
So
times I've turned
awesome.
25.
So awesome.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. We thank you for joining us. We hope you guys have an amazing week.
Yes.
We're going to also have an amazing service. Remember, Dave's got a message for us, so pay attention afterwards. Love you guys.